Hey everybody, I'm Raquel Newdayze, where every day is new, down to every hour, every minute, and every second. New things are always coming out for you because the universe is always working out for you and never against you. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. I appreciate you. That was cute, huh? No, just that was crazy, huh? I have to find some humor in myself and my behavior, even if other people think it's goofy. I don't care. I have to find the light in life. I have to look on the brighter side of things. I have to um, look at the best possible outcomes. And I use the words I have to because we do the things that we feel we have to do. You only do what you feel I have to do this. So, then you make yourself say, this is what I have to do. And I use that and I use it so consciously. I have to. When I mean I have to, that means I'm taking care of this business because I have to do it. In this video, I'm talking about how to strengthen one's faith. How do you strengthen? Why can I say that word today? Your faith. We all talk about faith and how we have faith, and until our faith is tested, and then you're like, okay, well maybe I didn't have as much faith as I thought I had, but we really have to think about how much faith do we really have stored up, because money can't fix everything. Money can ease, things, and make them provide you better health care and opportunities and freedom. But there's a lot of things that it can't cure. Even like love. Like love. Like you can't make somebody love you because you have money. They can love your money and love that you have money, but that doesn't mean that they actually love you, the soul, the person. And so I think we lose faith in life over many things because of the disappointments that we've had before and how things worked out for us in the past. And we use the past to predict what's going to happen in the future. Like you heard people say, well, that's what happened before, so why wouldn't it be different now? Okay, well, you just said it. So then, yeah, you're right. It's going to turn out exactly how you said it. It's almost like if you bump your arm, and then later on you be like, and you bumped it like really hard, maybe your elbow or something like that, and then you say, oh, I'll be fine. It'll be fine later on. But if you, oh, this is gonna have a bruise later, then it's gonna have a bruise later because you just said it. You spoke it into existence. We speak things into existence. The words we speak out things that happen when we talk about something, when we give attention to it, when we complain about it, when we're frustrated about it, we invite it into our lives. And then we are disappointed at the outcome. Well, you kind of said it. You kind of thought your way into it. You emotionalized it. You made yourself, acquainted with it. So why not? I'm going to show up. You do all that for me. Here I come too. So, and I just feel like I should do a video on having more faith when you're in a situation where you don't feel like it'll change. Like I had to have more faith. My faith has been tested. And I was never really one of those big people that say, oh, I have all this faith. But yet my faith has been tested to the maxes. Like I've been in so many grave physical conditions with my health. And, I was always told, oh, you're going to die next week. You got one day to live. You've heard these stories where people actually, like you got 6 months and stuff like that. My doctor told me like a year ago, I'll be surprised if you make another year. I'm like, wow, really? It's like that. You just say it to me like that. Really, there's no compassion at all. And I had to find different ways to strengthen my faith so that I wouldn't let the words of the doctor eat me up. I've been done like that before. When I was on dialysis, I quit. They told me I was going to die. I didn't die, as you can see. There I go. I'm still here. I'm extra. But I just had to make fun of it, like make light of it, because the first time that was done to me, I was like, oh man, I'm going to die. I started living like that. I started believing them. It started to really get into me, especially with them giving me these messages. Hey, take these, take these. I mean, if I'm gonna die, I guess this is gonna, keep you comfortable while you're going through this. I don't know why, but the medicines made it worse. Now that made me feel like I was gonna die. I was like, man, I'm really gonna die because this medicine they had me on was taking my vision. Like I couldn't see. I was like, I can't see. I can't live like this. I can't see. I can't do anything. My stomach's turning when I walk, and I'm gonna throw up. I was just going through all these kind of things. So I was really feeling. I was like, oh, they're right. I had told you that to tell you this. I still had to dig deep inside of me to find out where I get some of that faith at. Where I get that faith at. I would like to see some faith, and I just had to do that for myself, and I did. How? Meditation. Writing it down. Visualizations. Prayer. Talking to people. I can go on. It's a collective thing to help you. Just going for a walk in the morning time, clear your headspace. It feels good, especially if you're out in God's nature. You hear the birds chirping, the insects doing their thing, and the wind just whistling. It's a real sure way of helping to build your faith and be like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Starting to do things that how it strengthened my faith. I use another thing to strengthen my faith before I go back to the meditation by doing things that I could do right then that I was having a challenge with doing before. So, I'm going to go ahead and set out to do this yoga pose that I couldn't do, before. Well, since if I'm going to die, since they said that, then I need to be able to do this pose before I go. Whatever. And I ended up being able to do the yoga pose, just visualizing, using the visualization, me doing the poses. Every pose that I've ever achieved in yoga, I achieved it because I visualized it first. Before I started meditating, I visualized myself meditating. I learned visualization years ago. Early on, I didn't understand how important it was when I learned it. When I learned it through the police department, when I used to be years ago a police, and I learned when I had to learn how to shoot to visualize me taking my gun out the holster, it unfastening, it coming in front, bringing it front, checking the sights, just going through the whole process and seeing the target and where you should shoot that bullet out the gun, where you want that bullet to go to hit the target. So that was like the first thing that I thought that I can remember. Like I'm sure I've heard about it before then when I did cheerleading, sports, and I probably heard it, but it was something that I was having a challenge with because I was under a lot of home stress at the time. So that was affecting my ability to shoot, and that's why I remember it from that time. And after that, I took that and I ran with it. I used it forever, but I fell off because visualization could be used for something good and something that's not going to be so pleasant for you. I used it in picturing myself going through the worst kinds of times in your life, like the things that no one would want to picture themselves going through, and those things happened. They happened. They actually happened because I used that. But when you visualize something, you're actually putting yourself there in the place with it, because the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what happened yesterday. It just knows what you're thinking about right now. It doesn't know about the future or whatever. It's whatever you're feeling and putting your energy into right now. That's what the subconscious, okay, well, that's what she wants. The subconscious say, hey, let me give her or him more of that. So that strengthens your faith. When you start seeing yourself, you start seeing it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see myself having. I can see myself doing. I can see myself, those are faith strengtheners, especially when you're in a situation where you're like, everything seems to be going wrong. Well, if you can sit there and feel miserable with that stuff long enough, you'll be like, I can try something else. Maybe these things may work by me visualizing, because it's surely working, getting worse with me thinking that it's going to get worse. That's been working out well for me. So if I can think it that way into a downward spiral of, tragedy, then I can surely think it on the other side to the most pleasant, adventurous experiences to joy and bliss, you know? So you kind of think your way into things, feel your way into things. And faith is one of those things. It's one of those things that you learn through doing things that may be, you know, fearful for you. While everything's going on, you're like, I gotta ignore this, I gotta ignore that, and I gotta keep moving forward. I had to do that as a kid when tragedy had struck in my family. I was like, I can't be immersed in what's going on around me with these adults. I just have to keep it moving, so I can participate in the dancing and the sports and the volleyball and the cheerleading and whatever, because that way I'm not immersing myself in what these things I have no control over. I didn't understand that back then. That's what I was doing, but I do the same thing now. If I'm under attack by anything, I just keep plunging forward, because that's how I get there. And that's how my faith gets stronger. And I go, I can do this. I can do this. I believe it. I feel like something great is happening for me right now. And then great things just start happening. Right now, at this current moment, get that feeling in you. Feel like something great is happening for you. I feel it. I'm just like the Care Bears. I'm sending those good energies, those good vibes that I feel inside. Like no blockages. I have no beef with anybody. I don't have anger towards anybody, resentment, nothing. I'm free and clear from all hate, anything like that. Like I send love to all, and I'm sending that same love and vibrational energy to you. Can't pay your bills right now. You don't have money right now. No money to eat. I know how all of that stuff feels. Like when you're on your last dollar, you might be negative in the bank. I don't know. But all of those things, to have faith and say, hey, universe, if you don't believe in God, whatever, whoever, just like yourself, my higher self, just ask your higher self or whatever and say, what is it that I need to do to move forward out of this type of situation? What do I need to do? How can I help me? How can I help me? One thing I know for sure is by changing your attitude. And like I said before, meditation always works. I did a video on meditation. You can check that out here on my channel on how to meditate and the different meditations. And I'm going to do a part 2 on that, because, that's one of my ultimate goals, is to be a successful meditation teacher. I have taught several people how to meditate, but I want to teach countless people how to meditate. Well, not necessarily, they already know, but just kind of assist them with it. But I love meditation because it's done so many wonderful things for my life, and it definitely strengthens your faith. You meditate, you're going to get stronger, period. You'll be stronger by the 3rd day. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're facing. I don't care if they're saying you're not going to make it, you're having a problem with your kids, your marriage, you need clarity on any kind of issue, you feel sick. I don't care how sick you feel. You don't even have to be able to get down on the floor to meditate. You can do it from your bed. It's just a prayer and you're not saying the words. Or maybe you're saying the words in your head and not aloud. But it still works. It works. It is amazing. It is more amazing than people always pushing it out. It is really amazing. It keeps all of the attacks out of your head. It keeps them out. It makes you identify with them. They come. But you go, you know what? I know what you are. And you have a better, it's easier for you to say, I live to fight another day. I live to fight another day. I'm not going to let this hold me, bound me. I live to fight another day. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on my channel today about this video of faith. I'm going to get out of here because I'll split it up and I'll do a part 2 and I'll talk about the other ways to raise faith. But I think that those are some good examples on how to believe. I'll do an EFT video on faith. I'm going to do one right now, following this video up. That just came in my heart to just do that EFT, because that's another thing that works for improving faith, and I feel like somebody needs to hear this. So thank you for joining me on my channel today. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come, because I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. Peace, y'all. Infinite love to you all.